Wow, MCC 18 was amazing. And to celebrate the Mustard Mummies result, I want to do a full breakdown of the tournament, including looking at my predictions and what I got right and wrong. So without further ado, let's do this. Starting with 10th place, which unfortunately was the Green Goblins. They did okay. It was pretty much as expected. In my predictions I had them 9th, but with the changes made just before the tournament to the Lime Lichers, who we'll come to later, they were definitely 10th place. They weren't strong at all. As predicted, H-Bomb did worse because of it, getting only 25th. Naichu came last, Gemini came 3rd last, and Green didn't do very well at all either. Definitely the weakest team, unfortunately. And that was followed up by the Violet Vampires, who I also had quite low, and they would have been 2nd last for me after the Lime Lichers changes. So those two I can say, I'm pretty right on, I believe. They, again, just had middling players who all came middling positions. I believe they came, just quick look at the stats, they came, CPK came 23rd, Solidarity 24th, Smallish Beans 29th, and Orion Sound 31st. So yeah, middling positions for them. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it, and it's a disappointing 9th place. Followed by someone who I got completely wrong. I'll admit this one, very, very wrong, and I'll explain why. The Red Ravens I thought would come 4th, and they came 8th. They were terrible. They were so terrible. Especially, so Jack Manifold comes 2nd to last, only trumping his Rocket duo, Naichu. That's because they didn't wear Team Rocket outfits, by the way. They definitely should have, despite being in different teams. But Philza, oh my god, what's happened to Philza? He's done so bad recently. He is having the worst time in these tournaments, and it just doesn't seem to be getting better. He came 30th overall, Wisp only 26th, and carrying the team in the end, Tommy with 19th. He did. The ace race for Tommy was amazing. He came 3rd place, which totally unexpected. He didn't get his Sky Battle, which he desperately wanted. But yeah, it was a disappointing result in the end. But I don't know what else to expect at this point. Philza and Tommy just aren't where they were before. And Season 2 has just not been good for them whatsoever. And that's then followed by something, again, I think I got this pretty close on, almost spot on. Aqua Abominations, I think it was spot on, but the changes would have probably changed it for me. Aqua Abominations, they looked quite good for a bit, and Puns and Antfrost did amazingly, as I predicted before. But yeah, Gumio and Shovel just couldn't carry the weight, unfortunately. 33rd and 32nd respectively. But Antfrost got top 10 and Puns got 4th, which is very good. Just behind, unfortunately, people that he definitely wants to overtake in Dream and Sapnap. Yeah, they did alright. There was a few games where I was like, ooh, they're popping off. But overall, I don't know what I expected. I would love to see Antfrost and Puns again in a different team though. I reckon they work quite well together. Next up, and I definitely got this wrong because I thought they were going to be in Dodgeball, the Blue Banshees. But to be fair, after the changes made with Kara coming in for Dan TDM, I did think this isn't looking good. And yeah, it didn't end up good with them coming 6th position. Pizza Hut comes 13th. That's so low for him, unfortunately. But they did have some good games. For example, the epic hole in the wall from Pearlescent Moon was just incredible. I loved watching it. It was so funny to see everyone see just them Pearlescent Moon flying through the walls. It was hilarious. And yeah, unfortunately, it's a 6th place. I reckon they wouldn't have got top 5 even with Dan, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't think it's too much of a loss. And they were quite far behind, the Fruitia Frankensteins, who I predicted to a T to come 5th, and I'm very happy to get that right. Unfortunately, despite GeorgeNotFound, this event was incredible, and Dream came 3rd, which I didn't expect. I thought he'd, come top 10, but I didn't expect top 5. And yeah, George coming, I believe, 8th overall. Yep, 8th overall was incredible. He was like top 3 at one point. It was just the Dream team. Great event for them, but unfortunately can't carry the weight of Awesome Dude, who he's new to the event. We can't blame him too much. And Quackity, who unfortunately just does not have the skill there. But disappointing overall maybe after their last year win. But the Dream team will bounce back from this one. Next up, the Orange Oozers, who definitely should have not been finishing 4th. That team was cracked, and I can't believe they did so badly. It wasn't until survival games that they even got up to 4th, after a pretty good effort from Kratzy, Mefs and Tapple. How did they finish there? I think Kratzy's the only one in the top 10 in 9th position, and the rest are like, Mefs in 15th, Tapple in 17th, and then Gizzygaz in 35th. Just really poor from them in the end. They definitely should have been making Dodgeball. I don't know if it was the pressure or what. Blows my mind how they didn't. And unfortunately 4th for them. And next up we come to my biggest achievement with predictions, which was the Science Centipedes in 3rd place. And I did it as a meme, and I can't believe they came 3rd place. I'm so sad. And it was after Hunger Games as well. And the Hunger Games, they did amazingly on as well. It was Build Battle that actually ended it up for them, destroying their chances. Not Build Battle, sorry. Sands of Time was the one that destroyed it for them, because they came last in that. But oh my god, they did so well in survival games, winning it. And it was just like a few 100 points away. Devastating for them not to be in the top 2. The 3rd place curse. That's 3 times for Rambo and Wilbur. I think 4 times for Wilbur if you include MCC Pride. And Captain Sparkles, of course. So many times in 3rd place. And Sneak did so well. Sneak was killing it. He came 12th overall, just behind Sparkles, with Rambo in 14th and Wilbur in 18th, who of course loved Ace Race this time around. He was back at it again with his love-hate relationship of Ace Race, and he looked very good out there. They did so well, and I'm so sad that they came 3rd. I really, you know what? Give them another chance. Give them another chance, please. Get in 2nd place. They did so good, and I'm glad that I actually believed in them, even if it was for me. And then we come to my 2 biggest failures, which starting with the Limeliches, who came 2nd and unfortunately lost Dodgeball. G Nelly, who I expected would come last, and 26th position. I know there's a lot of team games, but still, 28th position, I should say. I should know these things. 28th position. Oh my god. I know it's a lot of team games, but that's still so high up compared to where I thought she would be. Captain Puffy with a respectable performance, and of course it's actually the change that made it. Fundy is cracked in Season 2. He is doing so well, and replacing him for Rye Guy definitely brought that team up, because then Illumina had a 2nd, and then Captain Puffy's a great 3rd as well. So they definitely did epically to get into Dodgeball, and I shouldn't have put them in last place anyway. They should have definitely been higher. But yeah, that Fundy change was exactly what they needed to bring them up that extra level to get into the Dodgeball finale. And unfortunately, they almost got completely wiped out, but they did manage to win one against the winners, the Mustard Mummies, a 3-1 score in Dodgeball. For some reason, what was I thinking putting them so low in my prediction? I think I put them in like 5th. How did I put them in 5th? Sorry, 6th. It's even worse than that. It's 6th place in my predictions. What was I thinking? They were amazing. Scott winning his 4th MCC, Tubbo and Sylvie winning their 1st, and of course Sapnap with his 3rd. First one without Dream as well. They looked superb. And then of course Sapnap managed to get 2nd behind Illumina in individuals, with Dream in 3rd, Puns in 4th and Fundy in 5th. But Tubbo in 6th, then Smage in 7th. Wow, they did so well together as a group. And honestly, I thought that they'd done epically because they seem to win every event. But unfortunately, they only got like 21,000 coins. I expected it to be way more because they were doing so well in every event. I mean, they won Build Battle. How did they win Build Battle? That's crazy. And then, yeah, of course, winning Dodgeball completely wiped them out on the 2nd round, with the 1st and 4th round being quite a stalemate for a while. But they just had to take out Illumina and they were on for the win. And yeah, definitely deserved. I'm so happy for them. I was rooting for them during that finale, and I can't believe I got it so wrong with both those two teams. Hopefully next MCC 19 I will have my predictions right. And I mean, we've got to soon be towards the epic MCC All-Stars. I am so excited for that. We're going to see a lot of amazing players battle it out. We could see the Dream Team return. We could see the CP Boys return. I'm so excited for MCC All-Stars. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment on how you thought the tournament went, on what your predictions were, how right or wrong are you, and please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Anyway, thank you for watching, and peace.